The year is 1801. Or is it 1802? You're 31. Oh, well, scratch that too. Keep it for later. Ludwig van Beethoven, you have for 10 years now been in Vienna. A couple of years ago, the first symphony. Bam! Then the first quartets. A grand plan for many musical projects opens up. Lots of work, lots of studying. Your teacher has composed 104 symphonies by now. Mozart, well, about 626 works, and, well, he may be only 3 or 4 years old as of yet. Schubert has to compose about 1,000 works in 31 years of existence. And while Haydn was and still is the key to understanding most of classical music, Mozart's shadow shed a sublime yet mysterious shade on musical life. You know, your teacher, Haydn, can't take the fact that you want to pursue activities as an improv artist, a performer, and a composer. You devilish bad-tempered kumquat. To you it seems the ends of classical language have already been reached, that everything's been done. You're carefully constructing works. And there is a form of distance that takes shape between you and the other composers of the past and the present. And by 1802 there is a sense of destiny being set for you. You're the first around to actually care about what gets published, when, where. You're very self-conscious to the point you're attracted to this idea of melancholia, or depression as we might know it today. Yes, oh yes, you're very doubtful. You obsess about quite a few very, very specific things. You know, you've known, for example, this grand humanistic poem by Schiller since you were 26, called The Ode to Joy, but it won't be until you're 52 you'll set it to music. But let's get out of this familiar tone. You know, we may have hundreds of conversation books, hundreds of diaries from him and people around him. There is still a huge gap to fill if you want to get to the relationship between these and his works. And it remains somewhat of a mystery as to why he was so careful. Was it anxiety? Was it pure refinement? Why did he choose to control this? Well, he was apart, and he knew it. And while his melancholia might seem inconspicuous, at the time it was rather seen as a sign of genius, like a birthmark, a destiny. Any self-diagnosis, any diagnosis helps one to turn something intangible into something tangible, to give it a name, and maybe even, well, draw strength from it. You know, it takes a huge amount of willpower, but I don't think Beethoven lacked any of that. Speaking of diagnosis, and back to 801, Beethoven's deafness was deeply increasing at the time. And in 802, he produced not just music, but also a text, a rather famous text, the Testament, the Heiligenstadt Testament, which is, I mean, it's a kind of a fake text, but it is the turning point for, well, his entire life, you know, when he decides to entirely devote himself to composing.